And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the David Hammond YouTube channel, you beautiful people guys. Fun fact, I actually recorded 2 videos, my mic completely just broke, it had a glitch, spiritual warfare in this bish, but regardless, I'm going to try to refilm them. It's a shame because they were bangers, but it's all good. I'll make these even better guys, more concise, and don't let little things like this discourage you. In fact, let it encourage you because bro, I'm not kidding you guys. The second I started to go daily and really go deep, Satan has not been happy. Things have been happening, but that is a very good sign if you think of it in the macro, so we keep moving. Anyways, guys, with that said, in today's video, I titled it Your No Nut November Guide. All right, guys. Now, I'm not one to necessarily make No Nut November guides. I wasn't planning on making this, but I had a lot of requests from you guys as subscribers, so I figured, you know what, this will be your first and hopefully last guide you need because, guys, I hit it from different angles. I am not going to be giving you the typical, overcome nofap through this tip or this thing or that. Nope, this is something very different, so listen up. Guys, this is your last No Nut November guide, and like I said in the last video, which you didn't see because it didn't record unfortunately, the reason I'm making this is because I truly believe our world is waking up. I wouldn't have made this video last year simply because I think it just wouldn't have resonated with me and it would have gone over a lot of people's heads because the world wasn't at a place yet where even nofap was seen as a vital resource or a vital tool needed to conquer your dreams during the spiritual warfare. But I truly believe now, guys, while being on monk mode, this is without a doubt a vital prerequisite to help you slay your demons. So with that, guys, the answer, your No Nut November guide. Why do we use this? For no other reason than what I just said there. This is now your fuel, semen attention. Right? Not just for the month of November, but moving forward for life to attack Satan and his army. Guys, I kid you not, I just had 2 fire videos. They took a ton of energy from me, and I won't lie, I was a little bit discouraged, but I was like, you know what? Fuck that, I'm going to make these even better. I truly do believe if I was not on No Nut November or retention, using this as fuel, I would have given up. And this is just a small example of the myriad of issues that will happen to you when you embark on your semen retention journey. The camera's going to randomly shut off. You're going to have malfunctions here. Things are going to break apart. Your girlfriend's going to leave you. You might lose some money. It's not going to make sense. So the reason and the answer I am giving you on how to endure this is you must be on retention. This is no longer something that only the cool kids do or the guys on Reddit do or, I don't know, we do this for a challenge. This is something you now embark on for the rest of your life. Simple or, well, not simple. Similar to a car requiring fuel. Now, of course, there are electric cars, but, we're speaking of gasoline, right? Your car needs gas. That is not an if, and, or but. That is not something we do for 30 days or a certain challenge. If you need a vehicle to get you from point A to point B, having fuel or retention will be needed for life. Now, of course, guys, I'm not saying you can't ejaculate or, you can't have your future wife. Of course we will. Absolutely, guys, you bet your ass. But for the time being, when you are on your path of monk mode, single, alone, celibate, this could be not even could be, this far past November. I want you guys to do this to the beginning of the new year 2023. Going on this for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, could be longer. This is something as common and needed as oxygen. And I mean that. If I was fapping, guys, holy crap, man. Look, when you go through spiritual warfare, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, it fucking takes a toll on you, all right? My last video, I explained it. I'm not going to go too in depth. I'll make future videos. It will beat you the fuck up, and you will get borderline depressed just because you're losing things of this world, and you're just carrying along a lot of burden. But you have the tools, and in that last video, I spoke of the full armor of God. Well, my friend, having your sword or your shield or one of the weapons included in that full armor of God is retention. There's no question about it. You know it's a full armor of God when it's natural, intrinsic, and free. You don't have to pay for retention. In fact, it's the exact opposite. The more you probably pay for things, Pornhub subscriptions, A, B, C, D, the more you are losing. Yes, the more you pay for things in this external world, I would say more times than not always, you are losing this essence, losing this vitality. Everything you need is inside of you, whether that is the answers, retention, your power, courage, charisma, connection to God. You don't have to pay nobody for it. You guys watch these videos and that's awesome, but They're for free, right? This is a tool in your full armor of God. It's not something like this is the whole video, guys. It's not something that we just do for 30 days. If you guys are still viewing this, and this is why I would not have made this video last year, the No Nut November, because last year I myself still viewed it as kind of like a weird thing or a challenge or only something you do for 10 more days till your chick comes home. Right? Now look, guys, I'm not saying we're going to be on this for life, but you bet your ass when you're in the battlefield, monk mode, by yourself, far before your future wife comes, because you must endure this first. Even when your wife comes, you're going to endure many struggles, but especially in the beginning phase, far before she comes, you're alone. This is your fucking sword. If I didn't have this, I would not be recording this. I would say, fuck this. I wasted half an hour. Those are 2 banger videos. I fucking give up. Not just for the videos, but life. You mark my words, guys. I truly believe God gives you the challenges you need because you have the tools you need to get it done. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying I don't get tired. I don't get stressed. I don't get anxious. But I cannot even imagine my life, what it would be like if I didn't have this sword by my hand. I would get obliterated by my enemies. Fucking obliterated. Most people fat because God does not see potential in them. And I'm just being honest. Most people sedate themselves because you guys want to know why people take drugs, alcohol, A, B, C, D. And you keep seeing I check over my mic. I'm using like an external battery to power it because normal batteries don't work now, so I'm still kind of like shook from that. I'm sorry. I hope this just keeps recording. I've never done it this way before, so if the audio sounds good, then great. I'll figure it out in the next videos. Like I was saying, I gotta be calm. You see, you know what? No, I'm gonna finish it here. You guys want aggression? You get on retention. Because if that happened to me beforehand, guys, I would have been fucking pissed, and but it would have been a different emotion. It would have been sadness. It would have been like a retreat. It would have been like, you know what, you win. Retention pulls out the inner beast in you. It pulls out berserk. Right? You guys seen Berserk? The berserker armor. It pulls out the inner rage in you. I cannot stress this enough, and I know this is a complete different side tangent, but you fight. You have to be a warrior for God, guys. You don't just roll over and take it up the ass anymore. Don't get me wrong, guys. There are many times I'm discouraged and I feel helpless, but every fucking time when you get beat down, you're like, you know what, you son of a bitch, watch what the fuck's gonna happen. And that's your sword. That's the fire in you. So I don't really know where I was going with this, guys. I'm speaking of a ton of things here. But your No Nut November guide, this is not something we do for a challenge. This is no longer something that you have to will yourself to do. This is your gasoline for your car. This is your sword to your armor set fighting your spiritual warfare. I'm not going to say I would be nowhere without this, but like, I do not want to imagine. That's where I was going beforehand. God does not see fit for most people, and why most people sedate themselves with drugs, porn, alcohol is because they truly understand within the purpose ahead of them, the demons that lie ahead of them, but they're choosing to roll over and just give up. That is it. Mark my words, men who sedate themselves, in fact, I would say are probably some of the most wise men that understand what their mission is, but they're choosing to ignore it. It's not an easy thing to do. When you face your demons, you have 2 fucking options. Number 1, you sedate yourself and you deny the call to adventure, or 2, you pick up your fucking sword and you make it happen. You get beat down, man. And I've got beat down a lot these past 2 years. I've never been more afraid, more confused, more alone than ever before, especially, you bet your ass, when I got hardcore on monk mode. But God needs to see what you're capable of. And I know as a fact, you guys are capable of so much more than you possibly believe. And I don't say that in a weird, cliche, cheesy way. When you wake up that beast within, go watch Berserk. When Guts puts on the Berserker armor, it fuels his inner rage. And he feels that within. I have never had more aggression in my entire life. Not in like a pessimistic way where I just want to beat people up and do, mean, negative things. No, absolutely not. But in a way where you fight for the truth. You are a warrior of God. Cut out all this Christian pacifist BS. The more I learn on Christianity, which I know is a complete different topic, the more I realize these men were warriors for God. All this crap, man, about you praying once a day, going to church once a week, and that's it. Roll over. You don't have your mission. You've denied the call. Most Christians have. I would say 98% of Christians have denied the call to adventure. 98% of men have denied the call to adventure. And if you truly are on this call to adventure, then nofap or retention is just a tool to help you get it done. Again, I'm not saying you're going to be on this for life. Yes, you will find your high quality woman, but that shit ain't coming for at least the next year or two of your lives. So you better get comfortable being by yourself on this retention, slaying your fucking demons. That is it, guys. Thank you so much. This was kind of angry David, berserker David. The last video I made on this was amazing too, but hey man, I'm just doing the best I can. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I enjoyed this video as well. This was like that last video was like Happy Guts David. This is like Berserker Guts David, but it's still the same David. You know, I don't script this. This was a complete different video than the one I made beforehand, but, you know, still the same David. So, guys, that is it. I hope this helps you. I know a lot of you will resonate with this video because you are ready. I would not have made this video a year ago. Use this as just fuel. It's as simple as that. It's not a challenge. It's not something that's weird or outside of us anymore. This is something as common as your fucking right arm. I know this is my left arm. It's part of you. Integrated. Full integration, baby. So guys, that is it. If you enjoyed today's video, I know I came across as a little heated. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll finish it here, guys, with the one final plug. I'm only now offering one-on-one coaching moving forwards. I have canceled the workshop. It is no longer. I've also stopped the course. Both are off the table. I've taken them down. Not that they weren't doing necessarily well, but one-on-one coaching was and always has been doing the best, and I feel moving forward it makes the most logical sense to triple down on that, simply because each of the calls I speak with you guys are so individual because you are all different on your paths. So if you are interested and fully serious to move forward, dominating your spiritual warfare, including things like semen retention and building yourself up as a man, guys, book yourself a spot below. Again, there is only one-on-one coaching moving forward. The workshop and course are no longer. That is that, guys. Thank you so much. I love you all. You can support Edge and Gains Club, coupon code Hammond, and go fuel this inner rage within you, this inner beast. Not to hurt people, not to put people down, not to be a tyrant, but to fight for the truth. And what does that look like? It literally looks like you are slaying demons in the spiritual realm. And you're doing it for love. You're doing it for virtue. You're doing it for the society around you so they can live better lives as well as yourself. You guys are so much stronger than you believe. I know I keep going on with this video. You have an inner beast within you, but 95% of you men have no clue how to tap into that because you're continuously wasting this energy. It's there. Just like Naruto, watch any anime, Attack on Titan, it's all there. It's there. I believe retention will help you activate that. And once you have that, you must learn to control it because that's only half the battle. Otherwise, if it controls you, you've been overtaken by power and you're not truly strong as a man. Alright guys, so thank you so much. Book yourself a spot below if you're serious about working with me. If not, no problem. That's all good. I'll see you guys next video. With that, much love. Peace.